So first step is going to be, you know, your palm oil. I'm so sorry. And then your onions. I'm so sorry I couldn't show my face again this time, but I promise, of course, you guys will see my face forever. Like, I'm not dying. Anyways, yes, you make sure you caramelize your onions a little bit in the hot palm oil. You know, this is the third and finale, the last Valentine's special video. I did 3, this is the third one. So you fry them up for a little bit. Put your 3 spoons of blended pepper mix, or you know, if you have stew laying around, just put 3 spoons of it in there to actually give it more flavor even. Then you fry up your prawns as well. Then your bangla, that's stockfish. And then you dice up your goat meat. I picked like 2 pieces of goat meat and like 3 or so shaki, depending on the size, really, depending on how meaty your lover likes it. Just add more. Me, I didn't want everything to be too much. I wanted everything to be like in moderate portions. And then your scotch bonnet too. Make sure you rinse and wash your iru, guys. That's the locust beans I'm putting in right now. I will use very hot water and salt, and I washed it a lot of times, like 6 times, and removed all the stones and all the dirty and impurities in it before I put it into this. And then put everything all together. You mix everything all up. You stir it up, you know. Let the juice enter everything. You fry everything and stir it up properly. Then you add your red pepper, 1 tablespoon, or half tablespoon, depending on your preference of how hot you want it to be. Then 2 tablespoons of crayfish, ground crayfish, or 1.5, depending on your preference. And then that's my beef stock, guys. It's a little thick because, you know, it's, you know, settled and, you know, in the fridge. So that's just like 2 to 3 spoons. Yeah, mix it up, guys. Mix it. Make sure that you always give it time to like cook, guys. As you know, as you go at least 1 minute. And then you add your 2 cubes of Maggi. You know, I grind them all the time, guys. If you're used to me, you know by now I always grind it up in a little grinder. And then 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 tablespoon of ginger as well. I'm sure you guys are happy. This is like my shortest cook video, recipe video, just 6 minutes and like 30 seconds. So, and then you can have your regular salt or sea salt, but I use sea salt because I wanted a more native taste. And I was just thinking to myself, like, back in the day, where else would they have gotten their salt from? Like, how else? It's not from the sea. I don't know, I may be wrong, but you know, I wanted a more like natural taste, so I use sea salt, which is more stronger, I believe. Then 2 cups of water. Yeah, this is basically like as if you want to cook jollof rice, guys. And then you add, I use 1.5 cups. Well, I parboiled it, guys. Like, it's not just regular parboiled rice. Even if it's parboiled rice, I still parboil my own rice, like for like, you know, 5 to 6 minutes or so. And then after I parboiled it, then my already washed and parboiled rice, that's what I put in there. Then you cover it up after you mix it up and let it cook for like 15 minutes until well absorbed, like so, if you can see it there. Then I got my 3 bell peppers. I didn't show this part, but you know, I always wash my peppers before I use them for anything. You can use soap, like mild soap, and you know, water, you know, wash it very well because this is all gonna be eaten, you know. Then you stuff up the bell peppers with the native rice, native jollof rice. You stuff it all up. Make sure that the meat is down at the top. Like what I did was I kind of picked 1 or 2 crayfish, you know, shaki, and made it come out like, you know, like a drink. You know how you have your, what's the name of that drink again? Chapman. And the umbrella is hanging outside, so that's what I did. Look at that. And then you wet your spoons, guys. I use the spoons to hold the bell peppers, you guys have to be careful so the bell peppers don't tip over. Make sure that they are standable, like they can stand on their own. Wet or soak those spoons at the two sides, you know, for about 5 minutes inside water. Then put it in the oven for 400 degrees, 8 minutes. Then you take it out and you serve. Then I also, you know, because Bae likes plantain, so I went out of my way to fry a little bit of plantains, you know, just to spice everything up. And I put everything in a pot for preservation, just in case you are doing this a night before Valentine's. I don't think you should preserve this more than overnight, that's all. So that's what I did. I put it in a saucepan like that and I covered it up in the fridge. Don't put it in the freezer, please. And that's it, guys. There you have it. Yes, killer food. I love it. It's still juicy. I'm still tasting in my mouth now. Have fun and enjoy it, guys. Happy Valentine's Day.